Good morning, everyone. Today I am hoping to go to the Air and Space Museum, and depending on how my foot and ankle are feeling, I might try to fit in more stuff. Got a lot of rest yesterday and I have my foot wrapped right now. Gonna get breakfast. Then probably take the circulator bus down to the National Mall. That way I don't have to walk as much. But it got me to thinking, so whenever I am out and about, I carry my little small backpack, and I wanted to show all of you what I put in this backpack, sort of like a little emergency backpack in a way. So it has like all of the necessary things that I might need while I am out and about. So I wanted to show all of you what I put in there. First of all, the bag is by Adidas. It does have, I'll try and angle the camera down here and have it in my lap. So it does have one big zipper on the front. Pretty big pocket, and then it's hard to do this with one hand, and then it has the two zippers here on the top, and that goes the length of the bag. I might as well leave this open. Has a hook here on the top. On the side it has another zipper, and then it has a little pocket back here in the back that has some, get it, Velcro. Is Velcro, and it goes down to here. One cool thing I like about this backpack is it has a, I don't know if you can see this, I've got my GoPro thing on here, so has a zipper to where this can zip closed. And basically, if I can get this turned around here, basically it would just be like a crossbody bag. In fact, I'm gonna set the camera down here. Okay, show you what that looks like. Like I said, I have my GoPro thing on here. All right, so this zipper closes, and it's basically like a crossbody bag. For me, I use it with the zippers undone and do it as a backpack, but I put the backpack on the front of me. That way I have all of my stuff right here. I can mount my GoPro right up here at the top, and as I'm walking I can shoot footage, but I also like having it in the front. That way nobody's going to try to open my bag and get into it. It's very lightweight. I have this thing packed right now, but it's very lightweight. So while I have it here, I'll show you what all I have in here. In the main compartment, well actually let me start from the back. So in the Velcro compartment is usually where I put my selfie stick for my GoPro. The little zipper pocket here on the side, I put some napkins in there. To me, I use napkins because I'm just clumsy and I spill a lot of stuff. But also, with it being windy and kind of, chilly, my nose runs, and so I can use the napkins as tissue. In the main compartment, I have my collapsible water bottle, and I have my dummy wallet. I keep my main wallet with, my majority of my stuff back in the room. This has enough cash for one day, one or two cards, and my driver's license. I keep my passport back in my room. That way, should any of this get stolen, I can always come back and at least have my ID of my passport and be able to get back home. And the last thing I have in this main compartment is my battery bank. I will say inside, and show you kind of inside, there is another zipper in here, and it's a little mesh compartment. I usually don't use that because this stuff takes up so much room, but if you wanted to use that, you could. And so put all of this back in here. I do have water in my water bottle, so it's pretty full. In this front one, I have this front one kind of crammed with stuff. So I'm going to just dump everything out here and then just show you what I have in here as I'm putting it back in. All right. So the first thing that I have is my fan. If I happen to get hot, I can always use my fan if I wanted to. If I needed a flashlight for any reason, maybe I stay out a little bit later than I intended, I have a flashlight so I can, you know, have that on as I'm walking down the street and, you know, traffic can kind of see, oh, here's somebody with a flashlight. And it's also a backup charger should my main charger die or my main battery bank die. And then I do have my phone charger because nothing is worse than being out in a city that you're not familiar with and your phone dying. I have another charger here. I have 3 GoPro batteries. They last a long time, but as much footage as I get, I don't want to be stuck without a battery. So I brought 3 and have a new one in my GoPro. I have my room key. And then I have eye drops because my eyes have a tendency to get very dry. So I have that in there. Usually I wear my sunglasses on my head, but if I needed to, there is room in this bag where I could put my sunglasses if I had to. There's also room in here where I can put my cell phone if I needed to. There have been instances where you go through security, especially here in DC, and they're like, everything off. I can't remember where I went. I think it might have been the Capitol. I even had to take my shoes off. Some people took their belts off. So it's just kind of nice to be able to put my cell phone in here. When I went through the security at Arlington Cemetery, I put my sunglasses in here, but I was in a hurry and didn't zip up my bag, so my sunglasses went flying as they went through security. But I do like this little bag. It is very comfortable and somewhat inexpensive. You also have, let's see if I can show you. Also have down here at the bottom some little toggles to where you can take the straps and move them. Maybe you want the strap on one side of the bag, but there's a lot of different options for how you carry this bag, which is why I wanted to get it. I wanted something small yet big enough to carry my stuff, and something that I can change up how I carry the bag depending on the situation I'm in. I'm not going to carry my huge backpack. I do not try not to carry purses with me when I travel. For me, I feel like that's just kind of asking for somebody to take off with my stuff. Now, this bag is too big to go through the Capitol building. It has to be 8.5 by 11, and this is just too long. So I did have a little small crossbody purse that I use, and instead of carrying my wallet, I had a business card case. I put my ID, my cards, and a little bit of cash in that. I wouldn't carry a normal purse. At the very least, if I carried a purse, it has to be crossbody. I've seen too many situations where people can just run by you, or here in DC, they're on bicycles and scooters and they could easily fly by you and grab it off your shoulder. So it's better to have something crossbody or a backpack. Just know that if you have a backpack and it's on your back, there is the possibility, if let's say you're waiting in line, the person behind you could try to get into your bag. Or if you're in a crowded area, maybe you're in a mall or something, somebody could slash your bag. So I wear my backpack on the front of me, and it does a great job of doubling, where I can put my GoPro right here and get some footage. But yeah, I'm gonna take this bag, go get some breakfast, go to the Air and Space Museum, and hopefully my foot and ankle hold out where I get to see a lot more stuff, and we will see what today holds.